guys. So if you don't recognize how I look right now, then that means you haven't seen my most recent video, so I will link that right here. It's a foundation routine, so go ahead and watch that and tell me what you think. Yep. Okay, but for today's video, I'm going to do products I've used up. I love watching these videos. I feel like you get a really accurate review of all the products since the person has used the entire thing. So I'm going to just go ahead and get started showing you guys some products that I've used up. I sort of have these products in an order from least likely to repurchase to most likely to repurchase, so if you're wondering, that's kind of how they'll go, and you'll see the pattern. So first up is the Chi 44 Iron Guard Heat Protectant. As far as things I like about it, the smell is really nice. It smells kind of like the Abercrombie cologne. I had been using it for a little while, and then I was like, what does this remind me of? And it reminded me of my friend who wears that cologne, and I texted him and I was like, oh my gosh, I have a hair product that smells like you, and he was kind of weirded out, and I don't care because it's just me. Whatever. Yeah, it smells good, but I honestly didn't notice it doing anything for my hair, so I probably would not repurchase this. The next thing I've used up is the Lush Ocean Salt. This is the smaller tub. This also smells really good, and it's pleasant to use. Oh, it does smell really good. That's nice. Like, I liked using it because of its scent and everything, and the way it feels, but for my face, this is too rough, and so I can't use it for my face. And for my body, because it's salt, it dissolves when I use my entire hand to rub it in, so it didn't really exfoliate me very well, and I honestly don't think I would repurchase this again. Alright, next thing I've used up is the Bobbi Brown Creamy Concealer and Corrector. Technically, I haven't used up the corrector. The concealer is just plain gone. The corrector, there's actually still a little bit on the sides, but I actually just don't even like this to bother using up that little bit because I have other concealers that I like better. The texture of this is too creamy for me, which is what a lot of people like about it, but for me, on my under eyes, it just creased, and for spots, it just felt too thick, so I didn't really like these, and for the price, I wouldn't repurchase them, but they're okay. This video is sounding so negative, but I'm working towards the things I like, so just wait till I get there. Next is actually something I did like, and it's the Rimmel Lash Accelerator Mascara. The wand looks like that, if you can see that. The wand looks like that. For me, I prefer volume over length in my mascaras, and this is more of a lengthening mascara than a volumizing mascara, so I probably wouldn't repurchase it. But yeah, I liked this while I used it. Next thing I used up is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Liquid Makeup. This was in the shade 10, Classic Ivory. I liked this foundation while I used it. It has a really nice natural coverage, which is what I like. I don't like anything too full coverage. I would say it's definitely, light coverage foundation. It's definitely, even if you build this up, it wouldn't be full coverage. I liked it okay. I like the way it smells. For me, it was too dewy, which, I mean, that's what some people like about it, because it definitely is a dewy foundation, but for me, that's not just really what I like. But it was nice to use, pleasant, very thin. So I wouldn't suggest pouring it out on the back of your hand because it will run everywhere. Another thing I used up is the Little Baby Primer Potion Sample. I wouldn't normally put this in a video like this since it's a sample size, but this lasted forever, so it felt like an accomplishment when I used it up. I have nothing bad to say about this. It works really well as a primer, and I probably would repurchase this, obviously full size, but yeah, I liked this. The next thing I used up, sadly, is the Benefit They're Real Mascara. I loved this. I like the brush, I like everything about it. The little pokey ball thing at the end of it is really nice. I really, really liked this. My only complaint is that it felt like it ran out really fast. Like, I didn't feel like I used any more of it or more frequently than any other mascara I would normally use, and I didn't feel like it lasted as long as most would, but I probably would repurchase this just because I really, really liked this. Good mascara. Next is a product I have already repurchased. If you saw my foundation routine, then you saw this, and actually the one that I used in that video is almost gone also. But this is the Maybelline Dark Circle Eraser Concealer. It's for dark circles, obviously, but I actually use this everywhere on my face, and I really, really like it. The only thing that could be kind of gross is the applicator is one of these like weird sponge things, and it is kind of gross, but for me it doesn't really bother me. Maybe I'm just disgusting, but I really, really like this. The next thing I've used up is this Revlon Color Stay Base Coat. This stuff is amazing. As you can see here, there's still like some in there, but the way that these things are made, you can't really get to the stuff at the bottom. Like, there's nothing, like, that's not enough on the brush to use. So this is where its life ends. I really, really like this. It's Color Stay is a good name for it because it freaking stays. I actually found sometimes that I would, so obviously it's a base coat, you apply it underneath your nail polish, and sometimes I would go to take my nail polish off and find that this was still on after I used nail polish remover. And I would have to use more nail polish remover to get this off because it stays on there. It really, really works. I would highly suggest this. I don't know why. Oh, I would repurchase this, except for that I already have a new base coat, and I don't want to have 2 base coats because then I won't use the one I already have. So when that runs out, I'm going to get a new one of this. And last, but definitely not least, not by any means, this is the best thing in the video, is my Seche Vite top coat. I already have repurchased this. It's amazing. I honestly have nothing bad to say about this. It's magic top coat. It's beautiful, and I love it. Alright, so that is it for my products I've used up. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I will be at LA IMATS on Saturday. Who else is going to be there? Let me know in a comment down below. I want to know. Tell me. Tell me if you're going to be there. I'm super excited. Definitely going to have a vlog up probably on Sunday or Monday once I get it edited and everything. I'm really, really excited. So yeah. Alright, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!